Bush is review start on the dish. Oh, it's so easy response to it. You know, you're driving as well.
Well,
That's
hello,
what's all
welcome one and
over
all.
the
It's a
legs.
pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. That is a brilliant interception. Distributed tidily. And here's Messi. Mateus. Oh, well played, well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe has it in a wide position. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's...
He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sorry for the interruption. I don't know what happened.
Messi with the short one. And the cutback. Great hit!
So good, dude.
Goal!
That's a good dude.
And Heracles are in front. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Chouameni, Rummenigge, and the finish!
So,
Rummenigge! It's run loose.
pass
Who
is
could have
good.
been there?
Yes, nice
Very
save.
well to get to that.
Really
Her
good shot
mistake
there,
was
didn't
good.
he? That's very well played.
Her mistake was good.
Vieira attempts a clearance. Heracles are looking to go forward now. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rummenigge. Messi. Oh, that's nice. He won't be happy with that.
What is that pass?
Mateus. And here's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side,
Wait a minute.
defence on the other. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Oh,
He's tried one! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves
bro.
That's something that'll make them
No information.
because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveler. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Oh, that's a key interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe wins the duel this time. Works it forward. And it's Owen. Rummenigge! Big moment! Massive goal! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment. And there's the end of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Please take this
The
opportunity
midway
to
point of the
visit
game.
our official
Well, Peter,
store
I'm just
where
thinking of
memorabilia
the
from
best way
today's
to
match
describe
are now
that.
available.
Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one. Just enjoy it.
And we're already back
Hey,
running
come
after
on.
half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rummenigge.
Hey,
Fullback is in acres of space here. That is good pressure, just
come on.
shapes to shoot! That was mighty close.
Substitution.
Heracles can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Xavi Alonso. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Mateus. Messi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Was 71,550.
Bro, come on!
He's looking to set free a runner. Chance!
That's just
Bro,
playing it safe.
how the hell his passes are matching his players? But my pass, okay?
No way through.
Bro, come on, bro.
That's what has to be
This
done
is
now.
not
No
fair.
question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, this looks sharp.
Bring the header, please.
And he's quick
Oh,
to get it clear
come
again.
on.
And they're back on the ball again. And it's Messi. And he's cut it out.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Coming on the field.
And he's managed to get rid.
Number 9. Suarez.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Jules Koundé.
Messi. And here's Suarez. Has a shot! He should have put that one away.
Lampard has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Lampard. And they've got rid. And it's Luis Suarez. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez.
Bro, come on.
2 minutes to be added on. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Heracles, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Heracles, absolutely shocking.
So, here I am. Come on, man. So last 10 points, I get a loss. Every freaking. I don't know how Barca just passed, pushed Haaland. Haaland was a big physical, 96 physical. I don't know how he pushed it.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it
everybody,
is the
and
week's
welcome
most
to today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Neymar.
Hey! What the hell?
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about...
How much can he cover?
Eto. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looks a good ball through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Mbappe. That has been cut short. Heracles, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Pedri. That's a little off target. Neymar. Koundé. That's headed upfield. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well
I'm
played.
sure.
And he's straight offside.
That pass was meant to be seen.
And it's Totti. He's in, surely! Neymar. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Bro! Bro, how
Some
the
real
hell,
pressure
bro?
being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Totti! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Bayer Leverkusen have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, that's
What
all
the hell,
scripted.
man?
Beckenbauer.
Okay,
What
being
the hell
behind
is
at the break
this?
isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, no, that was never
Hey,
going to
why
happen.
the hell are you hiding about it? Bro. Intercepting the
Strong
ball,
possession,
bro.
this.
No,
And that's been
no
intercepted.
use.
That
Why
was
do
well
I
played,
listen?
well stopped.
If there is no use, why should I listen?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Eto. Well seen.
Alright, bro,
And the
come
first
on.
45 minutes are up.
No,
It's a half which
intercepting
will
but not
certainly move
taking
on
the
nicely.
ball.
Well,
Pass is there hiding behind the player. For what the
consistent.
fuck they are hiding behind the player?
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the second half gets underway.
Heracles can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That pass was to meant to Eto.
Well, that had the makings of something
That
quite
pass was
exciting,
meant to
but it's
Eto.
fizzled out into nothing. Beckenbauer. Now it's Mbappe, and he's lost his man here. And the shot! It's there! 2 up, and threatening to pull clear. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to
Oh,
look
bro!
uncomfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Owen, Mbappe. Heracles needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Totti. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Great hit! And that's really well manoeuvred. Vieira. Beckenbauer. No, again there's no way through.
Bayer Leverkusen have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Owen, can he put it away? Yes! And surely that settles it.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim
No,
offside, but
come
he must have been
on!
on. Yeah, he was on.
Yo, what the fuck is this game? I'm doing the same fucking passes, but it's not going through. What the fuck? I'm doing the same fucking passes, no changes. What the hell is wrong? The same fucking passes, no changes. But my players' passes are not doing. He just did the quick and that's it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Eto'o.
So, time for changes
Number 7,
on both sides, actually.
Mbappe.
A case now of complete control.
Number 10,
He's had a hit! Oh, taken with style. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, played right into his path. He might be in here. Oh, and another try.
What a save!
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the pass is intercepted. Big chance! And yes, it's there! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Suarez really showed his coolness,
Our
Peter, by not
defense,
getting flustered on
no.
such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
We have got ourselves a game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that should get the job done.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And he's managed to get rid. A cut out, no margin for error there at all. They get a throw in.
Chance.
In with the challenge. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd...
Oh, this game. Defense block so easy during this game. Defense block fucking easy. The take each round. At the time of reaching the 100th mark, just lost. Just lose games. Even the first match, I wasn't leading. Wasn't leading, even if I was losing. This match. This match, easy, just pass, and go. He just made passes. That's it. He didn't do anything. Just made passes, and that's it. He didn't remember. Please stay out. Not sure he should be. Six people watching the stream. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Please give a like to this video, boys.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Well,
Why
Peter,
the hell is this game lagging like that?
Of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous
What
members
the
of
hell?
Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back...
Why the hell is this game lagging like that?
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Hernes. And here's Batistuta. Bellingham. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
What the hell is wrong? Why the hell is this game lagging like this? Why the hell is this game happening like this? Come on.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Batistuta. Oh, what a ball he's played!
Bro!
Yes!
Bro!
Corner here.
Why the hell is that lag?
Here. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
Bro. Don't
Timing
lag. What the hell is wrong with my network?
claimed it back swiftly. And here's Kane. Tries a shot. Maldini gets it away.
What the hell is wrong with my network?
Hernes.
Bro.
And he's there to get
Come
it away.
on. What the hell is wrong?
And he's picked out the run. Eto'o. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... Hernes! And that is doing no
Snagging like nothing a lot. What the hell is snagging what? Who the hell is snagging like this?
Oh, that is asking for
Bro.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Why the hell is this game lagging like this?
Loose pass. Odo. Kane. Batistuta. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's good vision. And the first half is done.
Game is a laggy
It's
game.
not the game that
I don't know why.
but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
Heracles ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Out to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Heracles do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the shot! It's in!
The game is such a laggy game.
The sharpness of
The
movement,
game is very laggy.
certainty of finish.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
just to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Game is very laggy. I don't know why the hell the game is this lagging. Nine people watching the stream. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Please leave a like to this video. And if you are new to the stream, please do subscribe the channel. And the Instagram link is in the description. Please follow me on Instagram for producer points.
Offside, in fact. Heracles have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten.
Bro, pass it to Suarez, bro. That was pass to Suarez.
Bellingham. And Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Number
Oh, good
15.
read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution in progress.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly
This
help save
game
the cause
is.
now.
Oh, look at the ball on the game.
Oh, he's in! Nice interception, well timed.
Bro, why the game is this
TOURE
laggy?
gets it clear. Now it's Haaland.
Ah, the fuck.
By Leverkusen, needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
Can he put it away?
Finally.
He scores! And surely that
This
could
game
there
is a
is
laggy
no
game.
way back now. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Heracles are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played with finesse. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that.
2 added minutes has been
Bale
indicated.
wins the duel this time. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed... Hits one! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further.
Oh,
The invitation was...
And that is as far as it goes. Heracles can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here.
you're not like this. Instagram link is in the comment section. You can follow me on Instagram. Instagram link is much. What over the name? Which you need? What? Hi, people watching the stream. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Please leave a like on this video. Otherwise, please keep on Instagram. On Instagram link is in the chat. Can I go for 5 likes? There's 3 more likes to reach 5 likes. Can I get 5 likes? I'm waiting for 5 likes. Hey, 2000 ranking opponent. It's going to be an interesting match. Is a ranking opponent. What the hell formation is this? What the hell, bro? What the hell? What the hell formation is this? What? You reached 2000 rankings in this formation. Oh,
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and
wait,
the
wow.
crosses are flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, well played. No, that's been intercepted. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error. And
Is
the
it?
shot! It's there!
Clear the ball, clear
There
the
was no
freaking
ending
ball,
to that. No
clear
game
the
over.
freaking ball.
Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Cruyff. Hernes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's a... There's the hit!
What a save.
And the keeper has reacted
I'm being
superbly there.
saved
Well, he
by shit.
anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Gerrard. Heracles are looking to go forward now. Now it's Eto'o. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
From Neto to Romania should have been good.
Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hernes. Now it's Neymar. Now then, the ball's come loose.
And
That
two!
interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Two! What the hell heading is that?
Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Ah, that pass should have been to William Thuram.
And they've got rid. And it's Eto'o. Messi. Oh, super find. Mbappe. Hit into the... In with a header! Costa Curta gets it clear.
1 minute added time.
Neymar. Rummenigge.
Hey, the extenders! Why the extenders?
For half-time.
Why the hell the
So now in the first
extenders?
half, both
You
teams
have
have
one
hit
touch
the
pass,
moments.
you have
There's been no
everything.
shortage of talking points, but there has
Just
been
pass the
just
freaking
one
ball when
goal.
the ball is into
That
you.
is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, the
Makata,
game
Dennis.
never really got going.
For me,
It
it's
just took a good
Dennis.
time to
But Makata is wrong.
and regroup. I can see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get
For
back
me,
in
it's
as soon as
Dennis
possible,
Bergkamp, but
without leaving yourself too open.
for F to be, choose Makata. My suggestion.
Passing nice and neat. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Choose Nakata. For me, it's tennis because he has game changing pass. My game is always about second half performances. So I'll be going with I'll be going into Dennis. Sorry, Dennis Bergkamp.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 8. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 9.
So, third corner of the game.
Number
Number 9.
Neymar. Coming on the field.
Messi plays it short.
Number 20. Suarez.
Oh,
Number
that's a
18,
cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Number 17. Bale.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as hard as
Oh!
they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The attendance
TOURE
for this
cuts a
match was
frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get
70,987.
away.
They're just trying to negate his
What
influence.
the
It
heck?
looks like
Face to face with the keeper. He's got the shot away. It's in. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Can he finish? They are rampant.
No interceptions,
They are pulling
nothing.
clear here.
No.
High quality goal.
Shit.
Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Well, I think he
Bro.
knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
3-0 and things are starting to look... Hits one!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
I'm not that shit. I'm done. Come on.
Luis Suarez goes back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Back into the middle. Cross goes in there. It's a mighty effort! Goal! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Superb timing to generate that power. Threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Tries a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Now it's Rodri. He's in, big chance! They've scored!
They are in front.
Terrific goal. What
Literally
a
in
super
front.
sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale.
You can think ahead, but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
Eto'o is flagged offside. And here's Bale. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has been cleared. Cruyff. Gerrard with the slide tackle there. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Heracles have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no on.
You say this.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And a header! That's going to go a long way. Heracles are looking to go forward now. Eto. And they're back on the ball again. And it's YAYA TOURE. Neymar turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's a precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, what a feat, Peter. This really does speak volumes about how much he dedicates himself and keeps himself in top condition for every one of those match days. He's a shining example for anybody with aspirations like that.
Eto. Mateus. Heracles, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. YAYA TOURE. Neymar. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great chance! He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Quality ball. Mateus, Maldini calmly anticipates.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rummenigge, Maldini does well to... And there is the half-time whistle. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Bro! Oh,
Heracles,
bro,
they're a team
how
that have had
can
their
you
share of
not get
possession
the
and
ball, bro?
chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception. Mateus, hoisted in. That's beautifully shot at goal! No mistake! The breakthrough strike! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The Netherlands are in front now. Oh, shooting chance! And that should get the job done.
The attendance for this match was
Heracles showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a
Bro!
good approach.
They just
Come
need to sort
on.
out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fab. It's Son Heung-min!
Yeah, what the
Oh,
hell,
that's
bro?
rather wayward.
Oh,
Son Heung-min knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
substitution on the field. Number 9, Ito.
So time for change.
Number
And
8,
this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number
what happened to my defense, bro?
Number 14,
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
TOURE.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
On the field,
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy to...
Hey!
number 20, Suarez.
That's
Number
really well
17,
manoeuvred.
Bale. Gullit.
And he cuts out the
Number
supply.
15,
Xavi Alonso to Bale. Luis Suarez.
Heracles really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Gullit. Haaland. Gullit has it in a wide position.
Heracles truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Gullit. Haaland. Luis Suarez. And that is out of play.
It's freaking nonsense. Come on, take that freaking shot.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that will be it.
Done with this
Now
shit.
it's tense. The two
Fuck
parties
this
separated
game.
by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And a quick reminder today that
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
Facilities in the area.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
People watching the stream, thank you so much for watching the stream. Leave a like to this video, boys. And if you're new to the stream, subscribe to all of you.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Calm,
Well stopped.
calm
We
down,
have
calm down.
our very first corner.
Calm down.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge, and he welcomes it in, and he's onside. Has a go!
Bro!
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Why? Why outside?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Eto'o, good read, needed to be. Oh, what a ball! It's Eto'o! Heracles! Goal! And Heracles are in front.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Oh, you are making the run, then why the hell do you...
It's a sweet ball, that. TOURE makes the interception. Rummenigge might just make this. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Kane. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. YAYA TOURE! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar goes short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Works it forward. Great hit! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinct.
Fires from distance. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
What the hell?
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Kane.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ernest. Neymar. Kane.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Defending of the desperate variety. Nicely aimed pass. Rummenigge.
Bro, pass!
Kane, brilliantly cut out.
Pass.
And
Did you see 2 minutes passed?
what have we learned?
But still they're letting him play.
Well, it's looking pretty straight.
Why?
Peter. They've got themselves
2 minutes passed and interceptions are there.
from here.
So many interceptions are there, but still They give him time. Why?
Heracles
Why
still
the
in the
hell?
lead here
Why
at
the
half
hell?
time, 2-0 up.
Why, bro? Why? It's always against me. Previous matches, you should have taken a look at the previous matches. How my defenders were playing.
Number 10, Bellingham. Number
Here we go
9,
again.
Kane. Coming on the field, number 21, Messi. Number
Costa
42,
Curta.
Musiala.
Hernes. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that has been cleared. Pedri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. The second
Why
half
did Paulo
was
Maldini
a
move from his
fantastic
position?
start.
Just look
Well,
how
they've
Paulo
got
Maldini
some
moved
pace
from his
players that
position.
are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Why did Paulo Maldini move from his
Oh,
position?
that's
That's
well
the
played from
question.
here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Now it's Neymar. Vieira cuts it out.
The attendance
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to
Sort of
hold the ball
touches
up
that
like that
thing.
until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh no, what has happened here? It's Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Bro,
And
you guys are looking at it.
absolutely most
You guys
brilliant.
are looking at it. I don't want
Very,
to say
very good. You
anything.
can't ask for
You
much more
guys are
than that.
seeing it for yourself. I don't have to say anything. Why it's always every flipping time it's always against. How could it?
substitution.
Paulo Maldini was in front.
Corner number 2 then.
He was literally in front.
Musiala. And now they can spring out of defence. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Picked out brilliantly.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Making this many mistakes.
Deftly done. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the
Yeah,
game is full of ifs
that's
and buts.
always.
If only
There
the,
is
the
in
pass could
this
have
match,
completed
whole
its
match,
journey.
Paulo Maldini.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Bro,
There is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good looking ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows.
seven people watching the stream. Thank you so much for watching the stream continuously. Please leave a like to this video. 8 overs, 50% picked batters to the 50% picked over. No one picked other cards. So I'm going to be the guy that is going to pick Dennis Bergkamp. We pick Dennis Bergkamp. I made in only division years. No, no, no. Change of place is needed. Change of place is needed. I have to bring in. I have to bring in Pirlo next match, please. Remember me. I've been thinking of bringing in Pirlo for the past 3 matches, but I forgot. Can someone comment?
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Eto, skillfully cut out. He is
Three
so
people were
dangerous on the ball.
literally in front of.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Batistuta.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
A fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more discipline than people credit him.
He gets big!
Nice.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Eto'o certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Batistuta. Stoichkov. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. He's found a way through. Showing good feet. Hits one. Heracles. Goal!
That's straight away skill for you.
Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh,
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Eto'o. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Messi. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Heracles with the corner, there first. And he can clear it away. Atletico Mineiro have the chance to go the other way. Some really good ball movement.
Rea, come
Keeper
on.
reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Now it's Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that.
2 added minutes
No,
has been
again
indicated.
there's no way through. Neto, nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Batistuta, loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive
Just a
and
quick announcement.
combative
We would
throughout.
like to inform you that CCTV
On the evidence
is
of
now
what
in
we've seen,
operation for
they're
your
worth their
safety.
lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Heracles happy to have the lead in a
Substitution
tight
on
old
the
game.
field.
Half-time, 1-0.
Number 21, Stoichkov.
That gets things
Number
going for the
20,
second half.
Batistuta.
A
Number
solitary
25,
goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Number 3, Jules Koundé.
Rummenigge,
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Neymar,
Number 7, Serge Gnabry.
Morientes.
Number 13, Roberto
Defending
Carlos.
was strong and firm. Chouameni. And it's Gnabry. Heracles are looking to break at pace. Rummenigge. Now, shooting chance! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Heracles clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Heracles are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter.
Attendance for this
They've got
match
them
was
where they want them.
70,987.
Rummenigge has a go!
Nice one from Rummenigge.
They are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Costa
Both
Curta.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 6,
A case now of complete
substitution in
control.
progress.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Griezmann cuts a frustrated figure right.
Carlos Suarez.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to...
Tries a shot!
Oh, what a save.
Great football, shot and save.
Atletico Mineiro just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through.
Oh, really well played.
Luis Suarez. He's come in hard.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Shifted it to the flank. TOURE cuts it out. Bale. Now it's Haaland. And he's onside. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Gnabry. of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gnabry. Maldini gets over and intercepts.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Xabi Alonso. Now it's Haaland. He rises! He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great...
Rummenigge! Magnificent!
Finally, he got one goal.
A finish of the highest order. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special.
And that is that.
That's good.
Pericles, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear.
Oh, my God, against divisional opponent. He's 20 points or something. 16 points. Over 16 points being. Kata, it's a good option, man. Nakata is a good option. I'm gonna go for Dennis Bergkamp. What do you guys think? Going for Dennis Bergkamp is good or not? Is it a good decision or bad decision? What do you guys think? Friendlies tomorrow, fully friendlies, bro. Tomorrow Thursday, right? Fully of friendlies. Today I need to go to 1900 rankings. Pirlo, I'm forgetting Pirlo again and again and again and again. And again. I'm forgetting Pirlo. I have to bring in Pirlo. I'm forgetting to bring Pirlo. You should bring him to you.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
No, no, no.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again.
It's
What
a
a
good save.
goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Baresi calmly anticipates. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hernes. First quarter of an hour gone. Chouameni. He's under a lot of pressure there. And the finish! It's in for the pieces. They've got to be quick to recover this. Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieira. That's headed upfield. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Messi. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Harness! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, easy pickings there.
Ah, let's go,
Oh,
bro.
he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, fine.
What is this
touch.
really make?
Well, someone's doing his job
How
properly,
many
Peter, that's for
pieces?
sure.
Heracles with the corner. There first.
What is it, this guy? This guy.
Mbappe with the short one.
Bro.
So back it comes. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Eto'o. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
That is good alertness.
Added time.
Van Bouten kept aware. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Heracles can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Eto'o. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mbappe.
Such a
Now
quick
that's been
pass.
intercepted. Yamal. Heracles still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a hard
That's
piece.
still dying,
Yeah,
good.
come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
It's not gonna be. Come on. Keep it on target pieces. Keep it on target. Keep it on target. That will be it.
Substitution in progress.
9 people watching the same. Can you go for 5 X?
Heracles choosing to make the first change. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez. And here's Bale.
Heracles showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is...
Has a go! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, it's been
Oh, why?
substitution. And Batistuta!
Bro! Bro, why the fucking liar?
Here's a finish on
Bro,
that out. It really was a bullet. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gullit. Van Bouten gets it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Into the last 5 minutes.
I think it's time for them
bro, where the hell you are running, bro? Where the hell you guys are running? Bro, 93 minutes, 73 minutes, why did it lag, bro?
Oh, this looks sharp. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's at the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, John?
One stupid stunning shot. That's it.
Early. Their concentration was weakened and
Bro, look at that, bro. Exactly at 73 minutes.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin.
Other all times my network was good.
To you.
Exactly when you scored. If I say this is scripting, no one will accept. That's it. He took a stunning shot and it went in. Exactly 73 minutes. Okay, bro. I'll play. Tomorrow is maintenance, right? Tomorrow we'll play. Exactly at 73 minutes it lagged. After I scored. Other times network was very network wasn't good. Exactly when you scored, it was lagging. And you took one stunning shot from 35 yards out and it was if this is not scripting, I don't know what this. Every freaking time, every freaking always reach. Where do they do this? Where the hell do they do this?
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So we're up and running. And That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so.
Yep, and the second of his goals, where he sat down, toyed with, and utterly humiliated one of the best defenders around at the time. So, for me, easily one of the most memorable goals in the tournament's history.
Nobody's arguing with that, Jim. YAYA TOURE, Rummenigge. Oh, smashing header!
Finally, Eto'o scored one better.
Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rummenigge, Neymar, Rummenigge.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Cruyff. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Shot could be... He's got the shot away! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar goes short. And it's pulled back. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
Vieira did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
YAYA TOURE. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Morientes. Now it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He won't be happy with that one. YAYA TOURE. Rummenigge. And that is a little undercooked. Has a look and plays it forward.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
That's very neat. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Eto'o. Rummenigge. Messi. No, again there's no way through. We are into stoppage time. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Cruyff. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal.
So did he pick on the free try?
1-0.
Please report to the staff room
So your views
immediately.
on the first
54% Batistuta,
Be pleased about with that
46%
in
Owen.
terms of the score and overall approach.
Heracles head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead.
8 people watching the stream, can you go for 10 likes?
For Barcelona,
10 likes, guys, let's go for 10 likes.
16, Morientes.
There's the start of the second
Number
half.
17, Van
A
Nistelrooy.
solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Number 25, Owen. Number 9,
Now it's Eto'o.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rummenigge. Guardiola. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
He's tried one! That's really well
The
cleared.
attendance for this match was 71,898. Substitution in progress.
And it's Messi.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the header! And it's come back out to him.
This was really...
What a cracking save from the keeper.
Shot a goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in!
I cannot say anything about this.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Rummenigge. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xavi Alonso. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Suarez. Xavi Alonso.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He could be in here. Suarez might just make this. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Heracles showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on
Shapes to shoot!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa. And we're done.
No, just one shot and he scored a goal.
Square, both sides
Look at the stats, man. Look at the stats.
neither willing to give
Stats speaks for itself. I don't have to say anything. Look,
we've seen.
Well, neither side
nothing can be said about this
the
game.
team might be happier, but at the final...
I'm trying harder and harder. Opponents are scoring easily against me. Difference is beaten way quicker than I expected. Let's कर लो
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should
और
try
ब्रिज
telling
कर
this
लो
lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's gone out for a throw.
when opponents do this, it will go to his players like. But when I block the pass, it goes out.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Eto'o. Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. Hits one! He scored!
Easy goals.
Again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Van Bouten tries to clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rijkaard.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders...
Why Rijkaard is playing as a forward?
Eto'o. 30 minutes gone. And it's Son Heung-min. And they're quick to get it back. No luck with that.
Why Rijkaard is playing as a forward?
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Van Bouten. Totti. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Son Heung-min. TOURE gets it away. Pirlo.
Bro!
With the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gullit. No way through there. And here's Messi. Chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So, your views on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
And we're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Vieira.
Bro!
Totti has found the net here, of course. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Dinks one through. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Mbappe. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Neymar, Mbappe. Oh, it's Pirlo. And he welcomes it in. Picked out. Can he put it away? They've done it!
Bro, Madrid are bad. It's always Madrid. Madrid.
Little matter.
Well, it
It's
would say
always
a good
Madrid.
body check, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net.
Madrid,
That's
Madrid,
wonderful
Madrid.
striking.
Even in my sleep, if you wake up and ask me who's your team, I'll tell Madrid. Always Real Madrid, too. No changes. Seven people watching, getting about 7 minutes.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Ito.
So, time for
Number
changes
7,
on both sides, actually.
Number
Heracles
11,
get themselves back into contention.
Number 21,
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
coming on the field. Number 18, Erling Haaland. Number 20, Suarez. Number 17.
Now it's Bale. He's got away.
Number 15,
Here it comes.
Xabi Alonso.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Substitutions taking place.
Deftly away. Xavi Alonso, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Van Basten.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
The less said about that pass, the better.
So, what the hell was that pass?
It's Van Basten! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
SCHMEICHEL catches it safely. Heracles are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He is through here. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Seedorf. No way through, so back it comes. That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the...
Switch colors. Yeah, I'm trying, but I cannot use them properly. I'm playing bad today. It's not a good day for me. Today is not a good day. I lost. I was on 1894 ratings. Now I am in 1800 ratings. In the end of going to division, I was on 1892 ratings.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, what has happened here? And they've got rid. Batistuta. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aimed beyond the defence. And claimed it back swiftly. It's an inviting looking ball, that. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And Batistuta!
Without even getting the ball, where the hell they are running? I don't know.
The finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion.
I was waiting for him to pass, but
Tweak.
he just ran away. Why?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Works it forward. Neatly clipped into space. They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. Beckham plays it short. Heracles are looking to go forward now.
Bro!
Heracles yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's in on, he's had a shot! In for the pieces! Tries to get it clear. Great defending, strong and determined. And the pass is intercepted. Played back in. He's in space and looking for options. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe looking to get on
No!
with this. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Beckham goes short. Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. Araujo to Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eto'o looks to get on the end of this. Czech catches it safely.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He is through here. Mbappe! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He might be in here. He's through and all alone. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The attendance for this match was
Pirlo.
72,306.
Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution in progress.
Araujo can get it clear. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Nedved. Bale. Chance here to counter. Haaland. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rudiger with the clearance.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He can get that clear.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. Costa Curta. And it's Bale. Beckham. And he's there to belt it away.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Bale. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Can he get it through?
That's good defensive concentration.
He's looking to set free a runner.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Passing nice and neat.
Minutes has been indicated.
Szoboszlai. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
With the owner of a blue
How do you look back on the game?
Win percentage from 73 to 50. Many goals, many goals. Can't be different. Okay. How the hell is this guy in division? Look at his goalkeeper. Look at his LB. All base cuts, but he is in division. That too, 5,000.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the pride, the passion. Messi! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that?
He's got the shot away! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kawasaki Frontale with the corner, there first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Heracles has the chance to go the other way. Messi goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Strong running down that left flank.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Zico. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He gets big. Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's been repelled. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
And the shot! No mistake! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Kawasaki Frontale get themselves back in. It's Eto'o! White gets rid without sophistication. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Shapes to shoot! Well, there's the clearance.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he cuts out the supply. Makaleli. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
It'll be a throw-in. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rummenigge has found the net here, of course. Oh, it's a promising build-up. Shot a goal! He's keen, determined to have his... And the first half is done. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Heracles leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Mbappe is onto this. Now the finish! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
We have ourselves a real game here. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Costa Curta clears. Messi.
Heracles really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure, and come again.
Well, there's a probing ball, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Araujo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Eto. Number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 16, Zico.
And
Number
it's
10,
Messi. Chance to finish.
Number 21.
And that is
Pirlo.
great goalkeeping.
Coming on
Well,
the
it was hit
field,
with great power,
number
Peter, but
18,
sadly not great precision.
Erling Haaland. Number 20,
Messi, a
Suarez.
player so deservedly
Number 17,
decorated with praise and
Bale.
glory.
Bullet.
Oh, it's come
Number
loose.
15, Xabi Alonso.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Kawasaki Frontal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rijkaard cuts it out. He can get that clear. De Michelis can get it clear. And they've got rid. Aim forwards.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Haaland.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Goalkeeper's ball. And time is up. Heracles illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Beckenbauer. He's got the shot away! And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Heracles with the corner, there first. Definitely not one of his best. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge, and here's Eto'o. And it's Pirlo. And he's cut it out. Rafael Leao. Edmilson. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. No luck with that dink over the top. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckenbauer. Looking tidy in possession here. And that's a good... Rummenigge! Heracles! Goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Messi. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rummenigge. Oh, what a... Tries a shot! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper, because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Leao. Heracles heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rafael Leao. And it's Eto'o. Rummenigge. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Costa Curta cuts it out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most messy. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Bro, well played, bro. GG's. Well played, man.
Well, they had their
You played so good, man.
half, Peter.
With that
Break may
base
have
goalkeeper,
somehow, but
amazing, amazing play, man. Well played. GG's, bro.
Go in at half-time
You
with
played very
a
good.
full two-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that's been intercepted.
that was well played.
Rummenigge! The ball is loose and the chase is on. And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
GG's, bro. Well played, man.
best distribution from the keeper.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rummenigge. Rafael Leao. Rummenigge. And that has been cleared. That is a brilliant interception.
The attendance
Neymar.
for this match was 71,649.
Beckenbauer. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Brilliantly cut out. Edmilson. Heracles have reclaimed it. He's been picked out. Heracles needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rafael Leao. Cross to the back post. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Yeah, that was. I thought you were just playing with that account, but amazing, man. Taking with. It was amazing, man. See, if I had taken some shots, it would have went in, but you didn't even let me take a shot. So that gameplay was amazing. That gameplay was amazing. If I take a shot, that would have went in. But you didn't even let me take the shot. So that to me is what amazing. That to me felt amazing. Well played. Genius, man. You're playing.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Son Heung-min. Ball's gone astray. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger.
And he'll shoot here.
He can get that clear.
Hoisted in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he thumps it clear. Tromeni cuts it out. Vermin. Spread neatly. He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. An audacious attempt. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Bro, start the fucking game. Why the hell you are taking this much time? Bro, what the fuck you are taking this much time? Why you are wasting the time, dude?
Couldn't squeeze it through. Rummenigge. Heracles finding their passes. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Played back in. He's in a great... It's one!
Come on, fuck you, shoot you.
There is the
Why
break.
the hell you are wasting the time?
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. It's a good spell of possession, this. Sporting applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two.
If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now it's Eto'o. Neymar, Rummenigge, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. There will be a throw-in. Rummenigge, Eto'o, Vermin, quality ball. Rummenigge, important interception.
Added time.
That's going to go a long way. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Heracles leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Maldini gets it clear. And he's running through. He's through, it's one-on-one. Shapes to shoot. Oh, taken with style. Two to the good. They have breathing space. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense...
Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. Sporting appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
There's the shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Eto'o. Number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 14, Hannes. Number 11, Neymar. Number 21, Pirlo. Coming on the field, number 18, Erling Haaland.
Heracles can now introduce the first of their substitutes. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Up he goes! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 67 minutes.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist
Game
here.
at least. Don't waste my time. Quit the game at least. You're wasting my time.
Heracles are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Time and again they are repelled.
Same timing problem. Irritating a lot of people. Should they have played a pass? Market should.
Speculative strike. And he's missed it.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pull it. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Neymar! And it's in!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Goal! After 75 minutes is number 10, Neymar!
Sporting playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Luis Suarez. Xabi Alonso. And he's managed to get free. Goes in for the header! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Belletti. And they've got a throw. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. No, he's not getting past him there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Comfortable claim for the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Yeah, this
That'll be a throw.
eFOOTBALL is also giving him the chance.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
6
No.
That's another throw.
What is that pass?
That's played into space. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's gone forward. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. And we're done.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Side, which is purring. Picture
Fuck
perfect
you.
to win. They will relish having
You
pulverised
lost
the
even
opponent
after
in front
wasting
of
this
them.
question.
It was a pulsating performance.
Motherfucker.
Final thoughts?
See, this one. Yes, yes. Today's stream was a good stream. You see you on the night stream, my guys. Take care of the